That means when we fill with the question 2 to the power of negative 4. Okay, in this case, first of all, this is in negative power. Okay, negative index, power index, those are some similar words. That means, first of all, we have to convert it as a positive index. For that, we have to write like this. Okay, in numerator, this is having a negative power. When we convert it as its reciprocal. Reciprocal means we have to, in here, this is located in numerator form. No? We have to convert it as a denominator form. So that will have a positive value. So that means 1 upon 2 to the power of 4. 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. So 1 upon 16 is the expansion of the value which has negative power. Okay, negative power. When we deal with this question, 5 to the power of negative 3, that means first of all we have to convert it as a positive power. 1 upon 5 to the power of 3. That means 1 upon 5 into 5 into 5. So 5 into 5, 25. 25 5s are 125. There is another instance also possible when you look at this case. 1 upon 7 to the power of negative 2. Okay. If the power is negative in numerator form, we have to convert it as a denominator. Okay, we have to convert it as a denominator to get the positive power. When you think about this instance in negative, okay, in denominator, this is holding a negative power. Negative power. So we have to convert it as a numerator form. In denominator, this is holding a negative power. No? So when we convert it as a numerator, that will have a positive power. So that will give you 7 into 7. So that is equals to 49. Okay, 49. Okay, when we think about some more examples for this, 1 upon, okay, not 1 upon, let's use 3 upon 5 to the power of negative 2. Okay, before starting to convert the indices, you have to think about where it is located. When we think about it as a fraction, this is in our denominator. In denominator, this is holding a negative power. So, this 3 remains a constant as it is. There is no any powers for this 3. No. So, we can take it as a 3 as it is. And the negative 1, okay, in denominator form, this is holding a negative power. No. So, we have to convert it as a positive power to our numerator form. In denominator, that is holding a negative power. When we convert it as a numerator, that will have a positive power. So 3 times 5 to the power of 2. 5 into 5. So 3 5s are 15, 5s are 75. Okay, 75. Let's do one more question. 8 upon 3 to the power of negative 3. 3 to the power of negative 3. 8 is a positive value. No need to convert that one. But when you look at your denominator, that has a negative power. No? So we can convert it by using a negative power. Okay, this is not proper to indicate negative 3 into negative, sorry, negative 3 into negative 3 into negative 3. Okay, this is not the expansion of this one. Okay, this is not the expansion of this one. I'll explain the negative expansion continuously. Okay, after this, let's discuss them. Yeah, this is multiplied with 3 to the power of negative 3 in denominator. When we convert it as a numerator, that will become 3. The base does not change, only the change in index. In denominator, that is holding a negative power. When we convert it as a numerator, that will have a positive power. So 8 times 3 into 3 into 3. So 8 threes are 24. 24 threes are 72. 72 threes are 216. This is the way you have to handle these questions. Okay, for the first one, in numerator form, which is having a negative power. So we have to convert it as a denominator 1. Okay, denominator 1. So 1 upon 5 to the power of negative 4 became 5 to the power of 4. 1 upon 5 to the power of 4. So 5 to the power of 4 means this is 625. Here also 1 upon 3 to the power of 5. 3 to the power of 5 is 3 into 5 times. So 1 3s are 3, 9, 27, 81, and 243. For the next one, 1 upon 7 to the power of 2. So that means 1 upon 49. For the last one under this topic, that is 1 upon 10 to the power of 4. Okay, very easy. Numerator form, which is holding a negative power. When we convert it as a denominator, that will hold the positive power. 1 upon 1 with 4 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see our next set of questions. This is little different than the previous set. Okay, 1 remains same. In denominator form, this is having a negative power. So that means when we convert it as a numerator from denominator to numerator in down, which is having negative power. When we take it as an upwards one, that will become a positive power 1. So 1 multiplied by 2 power of 6. That means 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. 2 2s are 4, 8, 16, 32, and 64 here. Next one, 4 into 3 to the power of 4. Okay, 3 became power of 4 in numerator form. So 4 into 3 to the power of 4 means that is 81. Which is multiplied by 4 will give you 324 here. Okay, for the next one, 8, which is multiplied with 6 power of negative 2, that will become 6 to the power of 2. So 8 into 6 to the power of 2 means 36. So 6 8s are 48 divided 4, and this is 288. Should be 280. To the final one, 5 multiplied with 10 power of 3. 10 power of 3 means 5 should be multiplied with 1000. So that will give you the finalized answer as 5000 in this case. Okay, 5000 in this case. Under this topic, there are some key things you have to understand, that is, in numerator form, there is no any powers. No, sorry, there is no any denominators. That's why we kept our numerator in this case as 1. Okay, numerator, this is holding a negative power. So when we convert it as a denominator, that will have the positive power. Okay, because the number of time cannot be a negative value. That's why we are converting the number of time. That means the index as a positive one to get our finalized value.